Hi everyone, Miss Tui here. Today you will complete commonly used similes to tell a story about Ozobot's day. Then you will program Ozobot to sequence the events of the story by showing the similes in action. For today's lesson, you will need an Ozobot fully charged and calibrated, a pencil, color code markers, and both pages of your Ozobot's Day of Similes activity sheets. In today's lesson, you will use a word bank to finish commonly used similes and complete a story. Follow a key to complete missing color codes to program your bot to demonstrate similes and analyze the actions of your bot to check your similes. A simile is a figure of speech that directly compares two different things. A simile is usually a phrase that uses the words like or as. Similes are used to create connection in the mind of the listener or the reader. Some commonly used similes are as sweet as sugar, as cold as ice, light as a feather, eats like a pig, and fits like a glove. Now let's look at how similes are used to compare different things. Her grandma is as sweet as sugar. In this example, the grandma is compared to the sweetness of sugar to tell others that she has a kind personality. The backpack was as light as a feather. In this example, the backpack is compared to the weight of a feather to tell others the backpack was light to carry. My baby brother eats like a pig. In this example, the baby is being compared to a pig to tell others that he is a messy eater. To begin, you will need the Ozobot's Day of Similes story sheet. Find the word bank at the top of the page. You will use the words in the word bank to complete all 10 similes in the story. You will use each word or phrase once. Let's figure out the first and second incomplete similes in the story together. The first incomplete simile begins with, "Today was Ozobot's birthday, and it woke up as happy as a blank." Now look at the choices in the word bank. Which word or phrase is something that is usually happy? Are you thinking a clown? Nice job. The first missing simile is as happy as a clown. I will write clown on the first blank line. The second incomplete simile begins with, "It moved as fast as blank into the kitchen where a hot plate of pancakes and bacon were on the table." Now look at the choices in the word bank. Which word or phrase is something that moves so fast you can barely see it? Are you thinking lightning? You got it. The second missing simile is as fast as lightning. I will write lightning on the second blank line. Can you read the rest of the story and use the word bank to figure out the other 8 similes in the story? Remember, you will not use a word or phrase more than once. After you have written in the missing words or phrases to complete all 10 similes in the story, you are ready for the map. There are 10 missing color codes throughout the map and 10 rectangles numbered 1 through 10. You will write the words written on the lines in your story in the rectangles to determine the order of the missing color codes. Look at the first simile in the story. The missing word was clown. I will write clown in the rectangle with the number 1 next to it. Look at the second simile in the story. The missing word was lightning. I will write lightning in the rectangle with the number 2 next to it. Can you write the word or phrase you use for each simile in the other rectangles following the same sequence in your story? Now that you've determined the sequence of the missing color codes, you are ready for your color code markers. You will use your markers and the color codes key to complete the map. The first missing color code will program Ozobot to behave as happy as a clown. Look at the color codes key to find the color sequence that goes with clown. I will put in the color sequence red, green, black, blue to complete the first missing color code. The second missing color code will program Ozobot to move as fast as lightning. Look at the color code's key to find the color sequence that goes with lightning. I will put in the color sequence blue, green, blue to complete the second missing color code. Be sure to pay close attention to the direction your bot is traveling as it moves from one number to the next in order to put the color sequences in the right boxes. Look at how your bot will move from number 2 to number 3. The first missing color code will start here. For this example, the first color of the color code sequence will start on the right instead of the left. Can you use your color code markers and the color code's key to complete the missing color codes on your map? Before you can watch your bot in action, read the story again from beginning to end to remind yourself of the similes you will see in action. Then go back and circle the clue words, like or as, to show how you know where the similes are. Can you reread your completed story? Think about the similes your bot will show in action. Then circle the clue words, like or as, to show where the similes are. Time for your bot. You are going to put your bot on start and watch it sequence the events in your story by showing the similes in action. Your bot will show different similes using changes in behavior, speed, and LED light color. Let's watch my bot in action. I use black marker to not give away the answers, but you will have color codes. Now it's your turn. Can you run your bot to show the sequence of events and similes in the story? Remember to check your work. Did you use the word bank to complete all 10 similes in the story? Did you use your similes to sequence the 10 missing color codes on your map? Did you use the color codes key to put in all 10 missing color codes on your map? Does your bot show the sequence of events in the story using the similes? If you're looking for more to do, draw pictures to show the 10 different similes used in the story. Choose 3 to 5 similes from the story or use your own to write a short story. Or choose 3 to 5 similes from the story or use your own. Then make a map with lines and color codes to program Ozobot to show the similes. Come back again soon for our next lesson.